see, if you are coming from Nigeria, you're coming, see, uncle, auntie, reduce your shoulder pad, bring your shoulder down. We know there's been this craze about relocating out of Nigeria, like the old Japa craziness. We're saying do not relocate, but I'm saying relocate with sense. The students, please come in closer. Immigration, home affairs, they're a different entity on their own. Your school is a different entity on that. They do not intersect. They have nothing to do with each other. You see people's lives on social media and you just assume, oh, Australia must be amazing to live in. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing to live here. I'm not even going to lie. It's been good. But at the end of the day, people are probably not even showing you half of what they are going through. Hi beautiful people, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lolita. If you're seeing baby girl for the very first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you like it here. I do videos about studying in Australia, lifestyle, what I get up to, a day in my life, office life, and everything in between. I hope you guys enjoy that, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so guys, today we're going to be discussing some of the things that are happening, or I'd say the truth about moving to Australia, the truth about relocating to Australia that no one really talks about. I feel like this video will be in parts. I've been trying to really look for people that will join me in filming this video. Okay, still working on that. A few of my friends do not want to show on camera, but we'll figure something out. Yeah, so today I'll be talking about the truth about relocating to Australia, especially if you have a family or even if you are single, what routes you should consider or you should not consider, and everything in between like that. Okay, as I was saying, guys, let's talk about the honest truth that no one is really telling you about moving abroad, about relocating. So honestly, guys, lately we know there's been this craze about relocating out of Nigeria, like the old Japa craziness. I am in no way saying do not relocate, but I'm saying relocate with sense. Relocate with a bit of plan in place. I know sometimes things just happen and they fall in place and all of that. What I want to say is just plan ahead. Try to plan. It's really not that simple. I know I'm saying plan, but it's not that simple. Anyway, I don't want this video to be long, but I'll get right into it. First thing I would say is it's not all rosy. You see people's lives on social media and you just assume, oh, Australia must be amazing to live in. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing to live here. I'm not even going to lie. It's been good. But at the end of the day, people are probably not even showing you half of what they are going through, or they just post. A lot of people post their best days on social media. Let's be honest. You find a few people that post their dark days or their bad days. Most people want to post, like, if they want their page to be a positive page, just they post the positive things. So it is not all rosy. It takes a bit of time to settle in. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's say you come into Australia in March. Give yourself grace. You come in, you need to adjust to the system, adjust to the weather, because the weather is totally different. If you come in now, you're coming in towards when it's getting cold now, towards winter. Okay, so you need to do your calculations, do your math. If you're coming in now, it's getting cold, you are not used to the cold, it take a little while to adjust. You need to get jackets and all of those things, like warmer clothing. Of course, bring a few clothing items. I'm not going to say, I feel like before I was of the school of thought that, oh, just buy everything here. But let's be fair, when you come in, you're trying to save as much as you can. So bring a few things that you can bring. Okay, so coming in, adjusting to the weather, trying to find a job, trying to find accommodation, especially in Tasmania. Tasmania has gone crazy with accommodation. Things have become really competitive. So when you come in, you need to plan ahead. You might first of all have to stay at an Airbnb, and then before you find accommodation and everything, or you might have to maybe squat with like share house. The house sharing is a popular and common thing here. You don't have to know them from Adam, you just share accommodation. Yeah, so it saves money. You might have your own bedroom, but you share like kitchen and bathroom and all of those. I feel like I've mentioned that in a few of my videos, right? So that would save you a lot of money. And sometimes people actually share rooms, so they're like two people, they have they are sharing the room and the common space also. That would make your rent really, really cheap. So it depends on what you find available. What I'm trying to say is, see, if you are coming from Nigeria, you're coming, see, uncle, auntie, reduce your shoulder pad, you know, bring your shoulder down, because when you come in, Australia will humble you. Come in and figure out, okay, what are we doing? Where am I starting from? And then after that, you can start, you know, making changes or making moves when you started getting money coming in steadily. Yeah. Next, I would say, let's say you have a good job in Nigeria. You have a really, really good job. Yeah. What I would say is, if you have a really good job in Nigeria, the more reason why you should give yourself time. Let's say, okay, the idea just comes, okay, I want to leave Nigeria, right? You know, you could plan for like a year, and it's a situation of, okay, for example, you're a bank manager. You're a bank manager in Nigeria. You can come here and your first job will be a cleaning or a very low basic job. Like, you cannot be proud. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're trying to survive, you need to just bring your shoulder pad down, like I said, and try and fit into the system, figure out what's working, what's not working. What I always advise is, before you come in, actually work on your resume. Work on your CV. I have videos about resume and CV and templates. Work on them and try and get that one ready, so that when you come in, it's the last thing you are worrying about, if you get what I mean. So if you have a job in Nigeria, a really good paying job, you can plan, okay, maybe you want to come in via visa sponsorship like job. It's possible. I've done videos on that also. Or you want to come in via the study route. It's also possible. So that gives you time to plan out your relocation moves and what you want to do, right? So what I'm trying to say is, don't feel like, oh, I'm a bank manager in Nigeria. When I come here, I'll be able to get into the banking system, get a banking job. You'll be surprised, okay? So take your time before you relocate. I feel like I don't even like using the word jackpot. It's jackpot is like running away literally. This one, relocate, plan it out, think ahead. What do I do? What can I do? How do I make life easy for myself when moving here? Another thing I would say is, if you have a family, please plan it well. Let's say father, mother, 2 kids, 3 kids, even 1 kid, right? Plan it well in such a way that, let's say maybe you get a study visa. Whoever is the main applicant, I would say that person should come in first, without the kids, without the spouse. If you ask me, let them come in, come and find accommodation, come and settle in and understand the system. And then, you know, maybe 3 months later, a few months later, the whole family can come in. No problem. At least one person is here, they are grounded. It just makes it so much easier. Imagine like coming in with all your kids and your spouse, and all of you are now stranded. You don't have a house, you don't have because it's easier for someone to accommodate you if you are just by yourself than for someone to accommodate you, your wife, or your husband and 2 children. That's 4 people. Compared to 1 person, it's much easier for someone to be willing to say, okay, you can stay at my place for a few days until you find your ground. Do you get what I mean? It's easier for someone to take you in when it's just you by yourself than for someone to say, okay, we'll bring all your whole family, because in Australia it's not like that. Everybody is hustling their hustle at the end of the day. So you cannot blame them. You cannot even be upset about it. What I would say is, another thing is, don't try to be smart in terms of visa and all that. They keep records. So let's say when you did your application, you said your spouse is not coming, and you decide when you've entered here, I want to bring my spouse. They will bring out all the record and be like, you said your spouse was not coming. Whoa, what has changed all of a sudden? Why should your spouse come in? You need to give them reasons. Another thing I would say is, immigration is, if you're coming in as a student, please come in closer. Immigration, home affairs, they're a different entity on their own. Your school is a different entity on that. They do not intersect. They have nothing to do with each other, and they do not want to have anything to do with each other, if we're being honest. Because the school will tell you, okay, this is what we're going to do for you. They would not necessarily want to give you a letter to say, okay, we want to collaborate your story and give you a letter to send to Home Affairs. It does not concern them. It's not their business. So you need to plan yourself well when coming in. I hope that makes sense. Just plan ahead. That is what I would say. Once you come into Australia, you need to start thinking of, okay, I'm on student visa. In the next 2 years, I'm going to be on my 485 visa, which is post-study visa. What are the things I need to start doing from now as I've entered Australia that will make my transition to a different visa much easier, or my transition from 485 to now getting a permanent visa? I don't know if you get what I mean. So always think ahead. You need to be calculating 5 steps ahead once you enter here. Don't wait till the visa finishes and you're like, what will I now do? Because visa is not it's not a trivial thing at all. You don't want to mess with, having your visa cancelled or having your visa expire or things like that. Just plan ahead, okay? And that is what I would say. I hope this video has made sense. I feel like I was a bit all over the place. What I'm just saying is plan your relocation to a level. I'll see if I can get more people to come on my channel, to talk about their experiences as students, or how they were able to afford school fees and things like that. Leave in the comment section what kind of study related video or lifestyle video you want to see on my channel, and I'll try and work on it. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Thank you all so much for watching. I really girl. I'll see you all in my next video. Okay, bye.